I am in this beautiful place with this awesome human. This is Kay. We are in this beautiful spot in Kelowna, and we just finished our VIP day. Kay came all the way from Toronto and is like on her way to Bali, and we just had a blast. But I'm gonna pass the mic, ask some questions, and just documenting these days, because these are like the most fun thing that I do in my work, and I get to hang out with amazing people like Kay. So who are you, Kay?
Hi, I'm Kay, and I'm an intuitive performance coach, and I wouldn't have been able to say it so perfectly before today. And if I sound exciting, because it's been probably 2 years of really iterating and working out what the heck I do, like being able to articulate it, and it came together today. It was... I'm shocked, actually.
So, getting into the session, What was your intentions?
I just had the biggest month I think I've had since, starting in business over the last 2 years. I wasn't clear on what direction to take next. I'd really kind of rode the wave of what the business was. And I came into this year going, okay, what do I want my business to be in 5 years? And I couldn't answer that question. So one of the big things I wanted out of the VIP day today was clarity and simplicity, because I didn't want it to be complicated. I think I have a tendency of overcomplicating things just a little bit. So I wanted to simplify it. I didn't want to be bogged down by an offer that required a cohort. I wanted it to be an offer that I could run throughout the year, kind of an evergreen sort of offer, and one that would be able to bring in the sort of finances that really worked in my family while keeping the lifestyle that I wanted. But I didn't really have a clue of what that was either. Yeah. And I got clarity on that today as well.
What was maybe something that you got today that you weren't expecting?
Oh, one thing I got today I wasn't expecting was... Definitely. It happened right at the beginning of the day. I came in with a knowing that there are basics in, how it is to run a business that I just wasn't at the source of. I didn't know. I was kind of flying by the seat of my pants a little bit, like I think a lot of entrepreneurs do. But I wanted to sort that out. And very early on, we were talking about finances because, Dan's background is finance. He can't get away from it, even if he tries. And I recognized that I had this, this story about my finances that I felt really guilty that I wasn't contributing more to the family. And so I became uber responsible. And what that looked like was I just got to make more and more money so that I can somehow pay off the guilt or something. It sounds kind of weird now as I say it back, but it really was in the background running the show in terms of why I had to keep hustling, even though my whole business is about intuitive performance, not hustle performance. And that, I think, getting at the root of that limiting belief just set up the whole day and allowed for clarity off the top. So I'm really grateful to you, Dan, for having me see that.
What I love about it is that level of context made everything else make sense. So we talked about the big picture financial plan. We talked about the your calendar. We talked about the cash flow, how it should set up corporately, and then led into the offer, pricing of the offer. Yeah. So.
We did a whole revamp of my whole offer, the finances, what it looks like, my schedule, how I was going to work, when I was going to work on what it just created such, I keep saying clarity, also certainty, confidence, groundedness. And I now have an offer that I think people are actually really going to be excited about. And I'm really excited about as well. Because it fulfills on what I'm here for in a way that also has my lifestyle work. And I couldn't have done this, by the way, I don't think I could have done this without a full day, because it ends up being kind of like you do some work and then you step away and do more work and step away. It's disjointed. but there was an organic nature to the flow of the VIP day today that there's no way it was. Although it was 8 hours, 9 hours, whatever it was, it really was like being here for 2 weeks of work because it was an intensive. So here's what I want to say for any of you that are watching. This was one of the best decisions that I've made. I bit the bullet. I put the money all in to have this happen. And honestly, when I did, this is an aside, that's when I had the biggest month. I just saw that connection. I had my biggest month after I went, okay, let's flip and do this. And I invested in the business, in what I knew I could create here with Dan. So I would say that doing the work with Dan, having that level of coaching, that level of wisdom in this space, you can't go wrong with it. It'll be like the best investment that you could make. It might feel like, oh, that's a huge investment. But like I said, it was just worth so much more than that. It's like being here I feel like I've been here for a week at least, or maybe a month, working on this. And it was only a few hours that I can't speak highly, and I wish I actually had a Dan in my pocket that I could have one of these VIP days each week. I would just say you have to do this. You have to experience this for yourself. Something great will come out of it, and it will blow your business out of the water. And Dan, I'm happy afterwards, by the way, once what came out of this day comes to fruition, actually circling back around and sharing about that so that people can see what actually happens out of it. It's just not the excitement and the vibe. It's the actual results.
I would be deeply grateful for that.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. I'm excited for you. I can see what's about to happen.
It's awesome. Yeah.